Have you ever felt uncomfortable when someone couldn't look you in the eye while talking? Or maybe you're the one who looks away and later wonders, why am I like this? Here's something most people never tell you. Avoiding eye contact isn't a flaw. It's a signal. And once you understand what that signal really means, you'll stop judging yourself and others so harshly. In American culture, we're taught that eye contact equals confidence. From school classrooms to job interviews, we hear the same message again and again. If you want to be trusted, if you want to be taken seriously, look people in the eye. Over time, this idea becomes so ingrained that we stop questioning it. But human behavior is far more complex than one rule. For many people, eye contact doesn't feel natural. It feels intense. And that intensity doesn't come from dishonesty or disinterest. It comes from what's happening inside the mind. One of the most common reasons people avoid eye contact is social anxiety. When someone worries about being judged, even if they don't realize it consciously, their nervous system reacts as if they're under threat. The heart starts beating faster. The body tightens. Thoughts begin racing. Looking away becomes an automatic response. That reaction isn't weakness. It's survival. The brain is trying to protect the person from feeling exposed. Eye contact can feel like standing under a bright spotlight, especially if you already fear saying the wrong thing, sounding awkward, or being misunderstood. But here's something most people misunderstand. Sometimes looking away actually means someone is paying more attention, not less. For people who think deeply, especially introverts, eye contact can overload the brain. While you're speaking, they're processing your words, your tone, your facial expressions, and the meaning behind what you're saying. Adding steady eye contact on top of all that can feel like too much information at once. So the brain prioritizes. And eye contact is often the first thing to go. When someone looks away while you're talking, it may mean they're focusing harder than you think. Another powerful factor is how someone was raised. Different environments teach different rules about eye contact. Some people grow up learning that direct eye contact shows respect and confidence. Others grow up learning that it can be intrusive or disrespectful, especially toward authority figures or elders. When someone moves between social worlds, their comfort with eye contact can change depending on who they're speaking to. That's not confusion. That's adaptation. The brain learns what feels safe and appropriate and adjusts automatically. Then there's something even deeper that many people carry quietly: self-worth. For people who struggle with confidence or body image, being fully seen can feel uncomfortable. Eye contact feels personal, intimate, exposing. Avoiding it becomes a form of protection, not because they don't care, but because caring makes them vulnerable. It's like silently saying, if I don't meet your eyes, you won't notice the parts of me I'm insecure about. And here's something surprising. Some of the most emotionally sensitive people avoid eye contact during intense conversations, not because they're disconnected, but because they feel too much. For them, locking eyes can amplify emotions so strongly that it becomes overwhelming. Looking away helps them regulate their feelings, stay grounded, and remain present instead of shutting down or becoming flooded with emotion. In their case, distance creates balance. There's also an important conversation we need to normalize around neurodivergence. For many people with ADHD or on the autism spectrum, sustained eye contact isn't just uncomfortable, it can be mentally exhausting. Their brains process facial information differently, activating more regions at the same time. Looking away helps them focus on what's being said instead of becoming overwhelmed by sensory input. It doesn't mean they don't care. Often, it means they're trying harder than anyone realizes. Now here's the twist most people don't expect. Avoiding eye contact doesn't always signal anxiety at all. Sometimes, it signals depth. People who are reflective, analytical, or highly creative often look away while speaking, not because they're disengaged, but because they're organizing their thoughts. It gives their mind space to connect ideas, choose words carefully, and express themselves more clearly. In those moments, looking away isn't avoidance. It's presence. So what does all of this mean? It means we've been oversimplifying human behavior for far too long. We've been labeling people too quickly, calling them rude, insecure, or dishonest, when their behavior is actually shaped by emotion, cognition, experience, and personal history. And if you're someone who struggles with eye contact, here's what matters most. There's nothing wrong with you. Your comfort level with eye contact is simply one reflection of how your mind processes connection. You don't need to force yourself into someone else's standard of confidence. If you want to grow, start small. A few seconds of steady gaze. Then look away. Then reconnect. Confidence builds gradually, not through pressure or shame, but through safety and self-acceptance. Eye contact is powerful, yes, but it's also deeply personal. Looking someone in the eyes is a form of vulnerability. It says, I see you, and I'm allowing you to see me. And not everyone is ready for that all the time, and that's okay. So the next time someone looks away while you're talking, pause before you judge. And the next time you do it, show yourself some compassion. Understanding people changes everything. If this helped you see human behavior and yourself a little more clearly, subscribe for more psychology explained in a way that actually feels human. And if you want to go deeper, join the community through the link below. You're not broken. You're complex. And that's where the real strength is.